Good afternoon, everyone. This is Henry Gambell with SimplerTrading.com, and in tonight's free video, I wanted to encourage you to, like, share, subscribe to these videos if you have found the free content helpful, because I really am trying to bring you actionable ideas in these free videos. That is to say that when we started last week's video, you can go back and check the 8th, I believe, and I start off by saying Netflix is one of my favorite opportunities. In the week prior to that, I covered the same thing, but it was off by a couple of days, which if that's, if you're approaching the swing aspect of trading, you've got to give it at least that. But, it's nice to see today rounding out on the 15th at new lifetime highs, right? It was really some excellent opportunity inside of it, and we've been pursuing it throughout all of this. If you look at the concept of symmetry, it's also an interesting spot to look at on the intraday charts, because what we're looking at is overall a pattern of higher highs and higher lows. But notice how in this one, where we made the new lifetime high that first time and there was some profit taking, the way it sold off was very similar to this sell-off. So you're just comparing the swing high against the swing low and thinking that it might repeat that pattern because that helps continue to fulfill higher highs and higher lows, and comparing those types of swings can be helpful. So, I already had the big picture idea from the daily chart. Drilling down into that allowed you to add a little bit to it, and it really was a great way to round out the monthly expiration. But that's just one idea from last week's video. The other two that are worth a quick update are still in play. You've got EA that closed near the upper part of the range today, and I'm just using that exact same signal. I'm looking at the squeeze that fired long here, thinking that helps a nice bullish trend, that this is a bullish consolidation pattern, and that this squeeze should also fire long. So kind of stick with that one, I think, and continue to buy it. I'd buy more of it all the way down into 108. So just define your risk however you feel comfortable inside that, and I think it's a good buy. Then you've got Amazon. A really curious level that it's held here, but I just, same thing here where you've got the daily squeeze. I'm a little skeptical into the weekend. I went into it mostly with cash, but if Amazon holds on Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, and we just start to see markets go higher, look for leadership from Amazon. And then if you want something that's a little bit less out of the equities realm, another signal in GLD. Lots of reasons to be long gold in this environment, but even more so when I have a signal. So I really like that compression right there. Same idea, just look at how some of them have worked in the past. Arguably, these weren't as clean, and I would say that at the time the trend wasn't as good, but if you see the move here, the resulting action, this very well could be getting ready to do something similar. So I hope that gives you some active trade ideas. I hope you've been finding the free videos helpful. Outside of that, have a great weekend, and I hope to see you here next week.